just when I thought I was done with bikes for this season, I get sucked right back in. Um, I picked up a couple more bikes. I think I've sold the most bikes I ever have in a single season, and I kind of had enough, but I couldn't pass these ones up. Um, so here's what we got. We've got a Haro Impasse. I've never worked on a Haro before. I thought it was just a BMX brand, but apparently they make these old school hybrid slash mountain bikes. We've got cantilever brakes. They seem to be working okay, except we've got a missing brake pad in the front. We have Shimano 200 GS shifters. The hubs are X-Age with this weird leather thing. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. We have a BioPace chain ring. Really dirty. It's an important point I want to point out because I'll go back to that in a second. Also, a Shimano 200 GS rear derailleur, also pretty dirty. Chain's pretty dirty. Seat's a gel seat, pretty beat up. Tires seem to be in good shape. What else can I tell you about this? It's a chromoly frame, TIG welded. Kind of has this cool upright water bottle cage, which I'm going to put on my little beater over there. So I'm probably going to strip it down, fix up the brakes, give it a tune-up, and what I want to do, I'm going to tell you in a second. That's going to be exciting. The other bike I have is a Raleigh Pointe, and this is in slightly better shape. This is a chromoly 4130 frame, originally from a bike store here in town. This also has a Shimano 200 GS group set. It's got the BioPace, cantilever brakes. The cables are a little bit rusty, so I'll probably replace those. Got a lot of caked on dirt though, look at all that. And the grips are in rough shape, so I'm gonna have to change those as well. Same STI shifters as on the Haro. This also has this leather thing. Don't know what that is. Anyway, these tires got a little bit of dry rot to them, so I'll probably have to switch those out for something better. Chain's a little bit rusty, so we'll see how that does. But the thing that I'm really excited about is that I got a pressure washer. So I'm going to really carefully just blast all of the dirt off of the frame, off the components, being very careful not to get water inside the frame, but I think that it's going to make a big difference. So I guess I'll make a follow-up video once all those changes are made and all this dirt is blasted off. Let's see how it goes. So here's my setup. I got the Ryobi 1600 PSI from Home Depot for 99 bucks. I started by putting on the sort of like low power head and spraying the bikes down with some soapy water. Made sure I got plenty on those old bikes because there's a lot of caked on dirt, as you can see. And then I put on the yellow head, which is a 15-degree head and has a moderate amount of pressure. And I blasted that rear derailleur, the jockey wheels, the dropouts. I was careful not to spray directly into the bottom bracket or like down the seat post. But it was great because it reached all those hard to reach areas like the inside of the forks, you know, the chainstay, and so forth. There was a lot of dirt on the handlebars of the blue bike. So I used the 15 degree on that. But then I switched to the ultra high power nozzle, which was pretty strong, and I blew out some of the harder to reach areas. And here's the finished product. Got all the dirt off of the rear derailleur on the Raleigh, and front derailleur. Got the grime off of the cranks, which is really nice. You see the handlebars; those came out nice and clean. I didn't see any damage to like the paint or the clear coat or anything like that. It wasn't that strong, and I didn't go too crazy with the ultra high power nozzle, which at 1600 psi it's not that high powered anyway. But I thought it did a great job, And on the green bike, you remember there's a lot of caked on dirt on the dropout and the rear derailleur. That was gone. Cleaned out, sort of like behind the crankset area. That's always hard to reach, that bottom bracket shell area, the headset, all that stuff got really nice and clean. Forks. So I was really happy with it. It really made a big difference, and it didn't take very long at all. It's just a matter of getting it set up, and the more you do it, the faster it goes. So thanks for watching.